What's up, everybody? We are here at the Microtech booth at Bladeshow 2024 with Ray Helms.
Hey, how are you doing?
Doing great. It's
Thanks
good to
for
see
having
you.
me.
We're going to talk about some new knives.
All right, so we have a lot in the lineup here. Where do you want to start?
Let's start with, this looks like a Surefire stiletto to me. What's going on here?
And it actually is. So what we've done is we've collaborated with Surefire for the new Stiletto Pro 2. I think you just killed all the camera guys.
Sorry about that, everybody.
And what we're doing is we're selling a set. It is collaboration with Surefire, and it is the new Luminary out the front. It has a lot of the attributes of the latest, greatest that Microtech has to offer. We have the chassis-less screws on the body. You only have the one single Torx.
Is that a T20 probably?
T30.
T30, nice and big.
Yeah,
I dare you to strip it.
Yeah, and it's a reversible pocket clip for left or right-handed carry.
Okay.
It has its own unique glass break on the backside.
Oh, I haven't seen something like that before.
Yeah, that is actually really new.
Dude, I almost cut myself right
Yeah, they'll cut you. They're live. And we'd have the crud cutter, which basically accumulates the lint and debris that might get in the button track. This does have the tritium vial that will only be offered in the collaboration.
It's a Luminary, huh?
That's right, exactly right. And then it does have the dual fuel drivetrain, and then what we're calling the zero stop or the zero blade play technology. There's no movement.
Feels like a fixed blade.
It does, and there's something else about this too, guys. This is not a system that we've kind of just brought out. We actually tested one of these luminaries. It's actually up for auction. We have 179,000 firings out of the original proof. That goes into our fixture, and so this has been tried and trued. And the other thing about it we haven't talked about is, let's say you get to 200,000 firings, in 10 years, 20 years from now, whatever. If you do develop a little bit of blade play, you can actually tune that out.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
So is that something you have to send in to get done?
No, I'm actually doing the manual right now, so that will explain how to do that. It's a very simple process, but all of those features are what you're going to find in the Atrius, which is going to be dropping soon. Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't at Bladeshow, Texas, but I saw this thing out there.
Yep.
My goodness, does it look good.
We were supposed to have that ready for sale here at Bladeshow 2024, and I did announce that. However, all three of these are in production at the moment. So I think you're going to start seeing these dropping to the dealers within the next month or so, because they are being machined as we speak. That is a custom model. Do not know a price point on the Atreus.
That carbon fiber slide is cool.
Yeah, but we made a big announcement last night.
Yeah, I saw this on Instagram. I remember my roommate's behind the camera right here, and I'm like, dude, you wake up, the Ultratech is back and better. And he's like, go to bed, you weirdo. Okay,
so we've completely redesigned the Ultratech. It's kind of been our flagship model. And I know you might say, well, why mess with success? But feel the blade play. There isn't any.
It's perfect.
It has the dual fuel drivetrain, which makes it easier to deploy. It's a longer stroke. It has the crud cutter system. It has the reversible pocket clip. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds, but the beauty of it is the price point's only going to be about $30 more than the normal Ultratech that you're used to.
Really?
Yeah.
So, like, we're looking less than 500 here. Maybe about there, 500?
Maybe 400-ish. Right now, you can get an Ultratech somewhere around 3-ish, 370, right?
Oh, man.
It's going to be in that 400-ish, mid-300 price point. Maybe not initially.
Yeah,
maybe
that first batch is going to go like
correct.
That. I mean, those Microtech collectors are like wolves, sharks.
I think this will change the industry and the way people think about out the fronts.
Yeah, and that is like an effortless action. So easy to run.
But not so easy that it can go off in your pocket.
Yeah, like
still
you
has
can't
enough resistance.
Flick it open.
Correct. Whew. So that's what's new. Other than the Scarab 2 and the Combat Turadon that incorporates all these systems with the exception of the blade stop, these are the latest, greatest of the zero stop systems.
We're going to see that zero stop make its way to the other stuff eventually?
Yes, you will.
All right. Well, the day that Scarab 2 comes out with zero stop, I will kick down your door to get one if I have to.
We appreciate it. We did have some questions. And people commented, why didn't you do the new Combat? Why didn't you do the Scarab? This wasn't proofed out to the point where we wanted to do that yet. It was kind of like those were just before that point.
Yep.
And so I don't know if that's something that retroactively we'll go back and do. That's going to be a decision Tony has to make, but for right now, moving forwards, I think you're going to start seeing these new systems and everything.
Yeah, but one of my favorite things about Microtech is like the dual fuel, the crud cutter, everything. That was a very innovative design. and you brought it out for 2024. But then people were like, well, why didn't you just put out the zero stop with it? Well, it's because innovation's a weird thing. And the fact that Tony turned it around so fast and made it so well, man, there is a gifted man at the head of Microtech.
It is. Matter of fact, the one that we were auctioning off, Tony was doing everything from throwing it in the trees. There's actually a little fracture on it where he pulled it out of the tree. I carried that unit for about a month, and he carried it for just a couple of weeks or so, and then we put it into engineering for the fixture testing. And like I said, it made it to 179,000 cycles. No broken parts, no anything. And it's not that it broke. We stopped it. It was like, that's enough.
We're bored.
Yeah, exactly.
It's stood. It's proven itself.
Yeah. So that's the latest and greatest from Microtech. We're celebrating our 30th year anniversary. It's a big milestone for the company. And so being able to do that and collaborate with Surefire, 75 years of combined innovation. You look at both companies, it's a really good stuff for us.
Yeah, it looks like that Surefire stiletto's got a Microtech clip on it.
We're doing the clip. Yeah, we're actually making a clip for that. The screws are machining the screws. It'll come with a serial numbered coin. It comes with a COA. So it's a great pairing. And Tony and I have been using the Surefire products for a long time now.
Yeah, you and him are a shooting team, yeah?
Yeah, we do as much shooting as we can, but I don't know, maybe as we get a little older, we do a little less shooting, but we still compete.
Well, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for your time, Ray.
Thank you for having me.
This is a really cool lineup. I'm excited to see what Microtech got next.
All right, we'll do it. See you.
All right, thanks, Ray. We'll see y'all next one.